Okay, now we're going into math, so take out your plus book. Turn to page 174.
I don't know who he is.
Yesterday we talked about shapes. We started talking about shapes. We talked about a triangle. It has 3 sides and 3 corners. We talked about a rectangle that has 4 sides and 4 square corners. That's a square that comes right together. That's a rectangle. And we talked about a hexagon that has 6 sides and 6 corners. So today we're going to understand our shapes. We're going to sort shapes with 4 sides and 4 corners. You're going to make a dot if the statement is true and make an X if it's not true. So like we're looking at these rectangles. 3 rectangles. Yes, it looks like a square, but it's actually a rectangle. It starts off as a rectangle. Now, all 4 sides are the same length. Well, this one looks like all 4 of the sides are the same length, but look at this one. This side is longer than this side, and look at this one. This side is a whole lot longer than that side. So is it true that all of their sides are the same length? No, it's not. So that's why there's an X there. Now it says 4 square corners. So this is a square corner, square corner, square corner, square corner. Okay, they all look like they are square corners. So yes, they all 4 have 4 square corners. And then the opposite sides are the same length. Opposite sides means this side and that side. They're opposite each other. Yes, those are the same length. And those are the same length. Yes. So let's look at this one. We're going to look at this length over here. That's opposite. It's the same. This one, the opposite, they're the same. Same way with here. This one and this one are opposite, and they're the same length. And that is they're shorter, but they are the same length as each other. Okay? So yes, the opposite sides are the same length. So now we're going to look at the squares. Describe these squares. They have 4 sides the same length. So is this the same length as that? Yes, all those lines are the same length. Even if they're shorter, they're the same length. All 4 sides are the same length. So yes, they have 4 sides the same length, so we're going to put a dot. They have 4 square corners. Here's a corner, and it's square. There's a square. There's a square. There's a square. All of these have corners that are square. See? So yes, they all have 4 square corners. Opposite sides the same length. So if I'm looking at this one, and I want to go opposite, that's going to be here. Is that the same length? Yes. How about here? And this one? Are those the same length? Yes, they are. So all of these have the same length. The opposite sides are the same length. So that's true. Let's look at these rhombuses. This is called a rhombus. It has 4 sides that are the same length. Yes. And I made some rhombuses here. So if I take this rhombus and I fold it in half, all of those sides are exactly the same length, aren't they? And if I take the blue one and I fold it in half, it would be the same length. So all four sides are the same length. Yes. Four square corners. Is this a square corner? That's a square corner. No, it is not. Here would be a square corner. It is not square. None of those corners are square. So, no, it does not have four square corners. Are the opposite sides the same length? Is this side the same length as that side? Yes, all of them are, because if we take our little rhombus here and we divide it, you see all of their sides are the same length. Even though it looks funny, it's all the same length. So yes, they are the same length. So how are these shapes alike and how are they different? How are they alike? They all have straight lines, don't they? Yeah, but how are they different? Oh, they're also all the same length, but they're different because this has square corners and this rhombuses do not. Okay, we're going to get your homework book out.